Hello. Hello. I realize I probably should have finished my YouTube channel, huh? So I could have posted the VOD directly there after this. Oh well. Uh, I'm continuing where I left off in the 2.6 story quest. I don't remember much about what was happening. I just remember I had to go to the chasm. Yeah. And then at one point I got frustrated about exploring. So that's why I left. Wait, do the Genshin? Okay, no, they do work. I was wondering if the Genshin sounds didn't work on the stream. Anyway, I guess I'll be exploring the chasm right now. Ew, what is this? Oh, I am losing HP. I am losing HP. What are these ones? Bonk. What are they? Oh. Oh, it's just crystal. I am.
No touching. Rain outlines your see? Into the wind.
Okay, sick. I still don't know where to go.
The wind knows me.
Oh! Oh. Hello.
Run with nature. Born of ice and frost. Time to go. Access denied.
I got careless.
The wind knows me.
Have a little taste. Suffocate.
Nice.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
What is Lumen Spar? What what is that? What is where do I do I... What is it? Oh. Fuck if I know. I still don't know where I'm supposed to go. I forget. Do you hit this? No, you don't. GG. Oh, does work. Hello, Skylar Dove. Hello. I'm so lost. Suddenly, I remember why I stopped midway. Oh my god. This is a long elevator. Okay. Okay. So where am I supposed to go?
Time to go.
Ah. Okay, but genuinely, how do I... Yeah, I should... I should probably go there, huh? No way. No way. I'm so stupid. What is this? Lumenstone adjacent. I think it was somewhere here. This one. Equip. Uh-huh. I don't know what that does, but sure. Ooh, more rocks.
Follow the wind.
Excuse me. Yeah, no, I cannot for the life of me figure it. It's the only reason why I stopped playing Genshin was like during this part because I felt so lost playing it. Like I just genuinely could not figure it out. It was also, I mean, to be fair, it was also half like being burnt out from Genshin, but still, like, this area, like, I hated this area. If I could skip this area, I probably would have wanted, I would have preferred to. Okay, wait, so is the waypoint up there?
One with nature.
Might as well. Oh. Oh. Huh.
The wind knows me.
Oh. That's where it is. I see. I think anywhere that isn't the chasm is like 10 times better. And it almost feels like I have to do it out of necessity. Which is okay. Fine.
Follow the wind.
I'm so confused where I'm supposed to go. Do I just try to like... No, that area's blocked.
One with nature.
Witness the power. Cross over. Born of ice and frost.
The locking mechanism hasn't rusted away yet. In fact, it looks like it's been lubricated. Looks like someone maintained it even after the mine was sealed. I only explore chasms as a last resort for primos, even then I don't explore. I, it, it feels like it's a bit too confusing to willingly go around in. Like, I get that for some people, exploring difficult areas is probably where they find the most enjoyment. But personally, for me, I would just rather continue with the storyline without having to complicate things. What is he talking about? The tunnels ahead were sealed using large rocks when the miners were dispersed. Looks like that's where we're going to need to use this cannon again. But without any shot cannons, no matter how large, are useless. As such, we need to find ourselves some. Don't say it like I didn't know that, Mr. Know-It-All. There's a storeroom nearby that should contain the cannon shot. With any luck, not all of it was moved away when the miners were dismissed. Let's head that way then. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so I am still doing the quest. Alright. But where am
Next
I?
on the agenda.
What a confusing area. At least it's slowly lighting up. That's not very nice.
The wind knows me.
Oh, thank you for the follow.
I will end let's end this quickly.
Access denied.
How are you? Buddy, how are you there?
This is bad.
No, my sword. Rain cutter.
I guess this is it.
I'm still kind of worried about when I make it to Sumeru and Fontaine and Natlan though. Because my units have been... My units are probably super outdated. What is this? Huh? Huh? Okay, wait, I need to. Do you mean exploration wise or like enemy wise?
Looks like we can't explore any further. Is there any way to open up this tunnel?
Oh, so I'd have to figure out how to do Pyro Traveler then, I see. But that at least is better still than not having than being forced to go for Natlan characters. Because I do not have any. Wait, what was I supposed to do again? I I remember it was something about the cannon, but oh, you get a free unit as well? Oh, that's sick. Hold up. So I am supposed to go through there, but I can't. So
Time to act.
Yashu may have to go somewhere over here. Ah, I will ignore you for now. At the beginning of the Archon quest. I see, I see. That would be helpful. Not fine.
One with nature. Clouds high.
No touching. For Rex Lapis.
Killjoy, we've only just begun. Looks like I went too far in a hurry. An unfortunate fault.
Hey,
Access denied.
I feel like at this point I should just
There's
look up.
nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
I should probably look it up on my phone. Cause I can't for the life of me figure out what I'm supposed to do. Hold up. I will give up. I will give up and look it up. What's in the depths, an unexpected reunion? Because I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. So I should probably just look it up. Talk to Catherine. Head to the designated location. Okay, see, this doesn't help much. Head to the designated location doesn't help much. Uh, how to get to the designated location? Uh-oh. Wait. Hold up. Okay, wait. Quest information. Walkthrough. The walkthrough isn't very helpful. I need I need something more concrete than head to the head to the designated location. Yeah, I'll look it up on YouTube instead. Because when you look up walkthroughs online, it just says go to the designated location. 2.6 story Genshin walkthrough. Who knew? Who knew that directions would kick my ass? Adrian. Huh. I kind of feel super stupid not being able to figure this out. But I. Okay, at least I found the YouTube video.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
That wasn't very helpful either. Damn. The walkthrough I found already had sarcasm fully unlocked. Oh god. I should have looked this up. I completely forgot that this was the reason I left Genshin, so I didn't look it up before starting stream. God. Oh no. You know what? I'll just look on Google.
If you
Maybe
lie
I
in the
should just
grass, you
look
can
up.
feel the heartbeat of the world.
Mm, hmm. Use the great cannon to destroy the ceiling rocks. Yes. Oh. You know what? I should just do this. I should just follow this side quest. I just gave up on this quest and it's been collecting dust in my inventory. Honestly, that's so valid. Like if I wanted to, maybe I should just go for like maybe I should just start the not the no the Sumeru one. Looks like we'll need to use 2 keys at once to open the door. Cut the useless chatter. See that notice posted next to the gate? If nothing else, that tells us that our cannonballs can be found within. Well, that's one thing, but how do we know if the fuses have been well preserved or not? I wouldn't get our hopes up just yet. Oh great, we have an optimist over here. Quit it with the quitter talk, would you? Seriously, what am I doing listening to a treasure hoarder doubt us left and right? Yeah, I have I have bits and pieces of information from Sumeru, Natlan, and Fontaine on like the details on the story because I saw so many. Well, I guess they can't be called spoilers anymore, but I did see a lot of posts on online with the story details. So I'm not. I don't think I'll be too confused at the start, at the very least. Hopefully, at least. Yeah. Now, now I'm contemplating on if I should just do this 2.61 at a different time. I was at least no. I remember people were super confused with Sumeru because no one had all the information at the time. So I feel like since I kind of got spoiled with some of the details, it won't be as hard. But I think I'll still be pretty confused. Especially that Aranara quest. I was talking to Vegetable for 7 hours. I heard that the Aranara quest was like super long.
Time to go.
Either way, let's. Okay, you need to look for it. I see. Does it say anywhere in the quest where? Nope. Okay, so from what I'm getting, I need to fully do this, like the chasm quest, so I can fully unlock the entirety of the chasm, and then I'll be able to do this. Which is kind of annoying, but I guess because of that, we'll go straight. Ah, but it says complete other quests to continue, so I can't even go straight to. I can't even go straight to Sumeru even if I wanted to. I just wanted to unlock Aranara and move on. Yeah, no. That's that's one of the things about Genshin. Where can I check that? Oh wait, it does say here view details. No, I need to do this one. Ah, great. I guess we can't skip. Oh well. Uh, might as well continue this one then. I guess we're sadly, I guess we're unlocking the chasm today, and then we'll do 2.6. What a sad way. By the way, let me know if any of the audio is too loud. Like either game audio is too loud or too low, and same with the mic. Sick. Nice. Thank you. You know something, Jean Wu doesn't like talking about this, but just like how you're famous for your exploits on Dragon Spine, she was also quite the famous figure down at the mines. I heard that she helped the guys the Militis search parties. Okay, so what am I supposed to... Ah. The mic might be a bit low, but it could also be because I blast music in my ear today. Ah, dude. I've had those moments as well. Like, I've played I've played anything in my earphones a bit too loud. So everything else seems so quiet in comparison. Uh, let's see what we can find
Time to go.
here. What is this? Oh, it's iron. I see. Hmm. Oh, what's up? The acting CEO of the Ninth Company. Damn, they do not get along. They do not get along at all. Come at me. Okay, so now they're fighting. We're not. Small issue, you certainly talk like the captain. Since he's not here, I'm the acting commander. Now why don't you... They do not get along. Okay, so what... Wow. The MC does not play. From the current pool, from the current banner and the next banner, not really. Like, I think Skirk is kind of cool because of her history. But for the banners, whose banner is it right now? It's Skirk, and then it's Skirk and Shanha, and then the next one is, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Uh, Mavika. Is that how you pronounce it? I did not see any content regarding her. And then Emily. Yeah. So I haven't seen the I haven't seen the set for Emily. So it depends on like how fun she looks to play. Mavika I did see. And it feels a bit too much in my brain. So I probably wouldn't take her unless I make it to the unless I somehow make it to the Naplan storyline by the time her banner is up and I really enjoy her character and story, then maybe I will. Oh shit, I clicked to one too many buttons.
As one with wind and cloud.
Born of ice and frost, know my sword. Let me weave you. Go! Fire, fire, chance of fire!
Into the wind.
Access denied. Blaze over.
Emily is a good Dendro application, and Mavika is good for being a 5-star Shangling. Wow. I wouldn't pull Mavika either. Yeah, and I don't know, there was something when I saw her kit, like through social media and YouTube, it it felt cool looking, but it wasn't something that I was excited to play. The war against the dark has never stopped, and we're standing on one of the very battlefields of it. Our staff sergeant CEO is so hungry that he started to talk some crazy stuff. He always likes to exaggerate, but this is the first time he's talked nonsense. Antal has a point, which is you people of Liyue are no enemy to us. At least no enemy to us. As for our comrades who went missing, I'm not so sure how they might perceive you. Oh, you have Arlecchino. I was, I kind of really wanted Arlecchino. I kind of wanted to get back to Genshin when Arlecchino released. Because, like, the site is just so cool, man. I can give you meat. Oh, there's an incoming Fatui.
One with nature. Clouds high. The bird.
Rain outlines your fate. Time to go.
Let's end this quickly.
Oh shoot, I missed. I stopped moving.
I slipped up.
I remember though there were some Natlan characters that I was kind of interested in. Who were the Natlan characters again? Wait, hold up. Let me Natlan characters. 'Cause I remember liking one of them. Like gameplay wise at least. Ah, Varesa. Yeah. Varesa was the one that I was kind of intrigued
When the
by.
sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
I think it was Varesa and yeah, mostly Varesa is what got me. I have many Natlan characters because I came back to Genshin at 5.0. Oh, you came back exactly as Natlan release. That's why. The movement and their abilities look really fun. It's just I think Mavika specifically made my brain feel overstimulated in a way. Because with her, the effects are like really in your face compared to the movement abilities of the other units. Small issue, we just betrayed our men by standing here as we watched someone else chase them off. What do you suggest we did? Let them beat us up and have our food snatched away? It's gone. Our captains and other higher ranking CEOs have either gone missing or got killed. That leaves us no other choice but to retreat. I have. Sorry if I mispronounced any of their names, by the way, because I haven't heard any of their names in voice lines before, or like pronounced properly. I've only seen their names and the designs. How do you pronounce her name? Is it Xylonen? And then I assume it's Chaska and Mualani. Mualani is that Hydro one with was it was it dolphins? I just remember they were riding something. There was someone riding water stuff. Ash. Is it she or Shy? And Shilonen? Yeah, the rest you pronounce right. Nice. I mean, Chaska isn't that hard to pronounce. It's just Cheska, but with an A. Oh, it was a shark. Ah, right. I feel like that one would be interesting, yeah. Mualani. Like, their movement abilities are super fun. Movika's just is way too much for me. But I mean, it does make sense story-wise, because she's... Unless I forgot... Unless there's a surprise for me in Natlan. She is the Archon, right? So, it kind of makes sense that all of the boom boom abilities go to her. I know this isn't your concern, and I won't stop you if you want to leave, but we're really out for death and could use your help. What do you need me to do? There's a supply station near ground level. All our supplies go through there, and we sometimes got orders there too. We sent a few men up for food, but they haven't returned. I'll help. Go to the supply station, which is all the way over there. Okay, buddy. Bennett OG Pyro Archon. I know. Alright, yeah. You know what? Let's put him in. Let's put the boy in. Uh, Party setup. Let's get the OG god in.
You want?
You know, it feels kind of insane to me that even until now, Bennett, at least from what I've heard, like Bennett is still really good. Like, he's been good since day one, and apparently until now he's still good. Like, how how is a 4-star this consistently good? The collaboration agreement with Snezhnaya has been nullified. Liu Qixing will take over the exploration of the chasm. The Mililis shall not make contact with any member of the Fatui. Violation of this rule will result in immediate arrest without clemency. Okay.
The wind knows me. One with nature.
Let's light it up! I'm going in! No, my sword!
The wind knows me.
He's still meta. Janssen is kinda like him, but Janssen is only good with Natlan characters. Ah, so there's kind of a restriction. Yeah, I mean... The fact that Bennett is still really good is insane. I think that's like one of the good things in Genshin is that 4 stars are still like really valuable. Sometimes even more than 5-star characters. Bennett can be used by everyone. True. Honestly, he's the OG Pyro Goat though. Like, he just made everything better. I'm so glad I leveled him up early when I started playing this game. We came here to protect the people of Liyue. Don't you remember what the captain said before departure? This expedition has nothing to do with conspiracies or schemes. Yeah. I kind of... I've barely read any of their story. Like, these people. Oh, damn, that kinda sucks. You go to a different country, you're supposed to help, and then you get abandoned, and then you find out that the collaboration has been cancelled. Damn. Oh, they gave us more in supplies. Sick. Thanks. Now to figure out the way. Oh, what the hell? There's a teleport. Huh? I'm sorry, I left for a sec. No worries, dude. No worries. I'm so confused. Huh? Okay, I guess I found where I'm supposed to go.
It's a city? A whole city that's floating in the air! Upside down?
This is confusing, but we'll roll with it.
Just look at this place. Doesn't it remind you of something?
They add teleport waypoints automatically for quest. Why wasn't it there earlier? That's the wild thing about it. Cause earlier I was they also gave you the primos for it, don't worry. Oh, cause earlier when I was going around, I was scanning through the entire chasm map. I was like, okay, this is where I need to go. And there was no teleport waypoint there. And then after walking around for like 30 minutes, it's like they said, okay, fine. Fine, buddy. Here's the teleport waypoint. Doesn't it remind you of something?
Wait, what was it again?
It was the statue.
Yes, that's it! It's just like that. Just as strange, just as upside down, and just as spooky. In which case, maybe whatever's going on in the chasm really is connected to the Abyss Order. Oh, we gotta get to the bottom of this.
Oh shit.
Oh?
Oh, hi Dainsleaf.
The feeling is mutual. I certainly hadn't expected to meet you here either.
Hi Dainsleaf.
Long time no see, Dane. Wait, but how did you suddenly end up here in the chasm?
The chasm? So we're in the depths of the chasm, are we? Interesting. This is one place where I have never set foot before.
I have a lot of questions
I
for you, buddy.
understand how you must feel. Last time we met suddenly and parted hastily.
Yeah, no shit. My brother disappeared in front of me. There's a hot ass blonde man. Yeah, I felt slight disappointment when I heard that Skirk was cryo. Because I felt like the potential for another thing could have been there. Because Danes they already had Danes as a question mark, question mark, question mark. So it feels like, they kind of could have set it up somewhat. Because they are releasing Dane in the future. So I feel like if they wanted Dane to be like this really cool abyss thing person, they could have introduced a new elements through Skirt easily.
Now our paths cross again. Fate, it seems, owes you an explanation.
Capitana will have a new really. See now, see it feels like hopefully at least like see it feels like such a waste that they didn't do it with Skirk. I feel like I get that they want to stick with the seven archons, but if the entire story revolves around the seven archons and then an eighth party or like a third party besides the archons, I don't know. They could have done something with that. What? Tell me what you're doing here.
That much should be self-explanatory. I came upon the trail of another Abyss Herald recently and began pursuing it. Unfortunately, I got as far as cornering him before he resorted to the same trick that they all do.
Dane's voice feels different to me. It was a long time ago since I last played this. But I don't know, his tone seems a lot more different. I mean, there are the three moon gods. Oh shit, three moon gods. I should catch up to Genshin lore. But yeah, like I feel like it's such a waste not to go with the new element. Like it doesn't they don't have to introduce multiple new elements. They could just do the seven archon elements and then an eighth one related to the abyss. And I feel like that would have made the story so much better. Instead we have Skirk fake cryoing. There's some speculation that Paimon might be one of the three. I mean that makes sense. Paimon's identity has always been a question mark ever since the game released.
I was hot on his heels when I followed him through the portal, but as usual, it was to no avail. It took me to the wrong place.
Oh, so you didn't catch up with my brother.
Correct. Based on my recent
Her cape has
experiences, I
moons
can
on
only
it.
conclude that the
Oh.
Abyss's portals are not simply pathways from point A to point B, but gateways to an entire network.
Oh, that's kind of sick though. Abyss portals not being point A to point B, but like an actual complete network. That's kind of sick. Doesn't restrict the Abyss portals in any way at all. Her cape also has moons on them. Are they moons? I can see why someone would say moons, yeah.
Where they emerge on the other side is their choice. It can be anywhere within the network.
This is a cool explanation on the arc Abyss portals.
Sounds kinda similar to how teleport waypoints work.
Ah, she's not
In
wrong.
short, though I was right behind your twin last time when I entered that portal, the next moment that I realized where I was all alone, back in the ruins known as Storm Terrors.
Oh, he landed in Storm Terror's lair? That's kind of funny.
About that. Whatever happened to the eye of the first field tiller?
Also 3 exactly, so yeah. Again, it's only speculations I saw online. I mean, any speculation regarding Paimon has always been kind of fun. Because people all have different takes on what Paimon actually is. Like, some say she's part of, like, the Heavenly Retainer, Celestia, etc., etc. It's kind of... I kind of hope that they soon start showing a bit clearer signs on what Paimon actually is, because I feel like it's reaching that point of the story. Like, so there's 7 Archon elements, right? So there's 7 Archons, and we I mean, we randomly fished her out, and then Paimon was like, I'm your travel guide. Yeah, like, it feels a bit, I can somewhat understand. Because, like, Paimon as a whole has always been suspicious. Like, regardless if it's intentional or not, like, she doesn't know what she actually really is either. Also, I kind of just realized after thinking about it, we're only down to one last. We're supposedly only down to our last Archon, right? Because we've gone through six. And then right now we're on a different abyss related region or something, I think. I forgot what the place was called. But yeah, I kind of just realized that we are kind of nearing the end of Genshin, supposedly. Yeah, yeah. Not Gry there. Like, we already when we because the main story quest for the Natlan region is finished, right? And then we're going to Nodgrai before going to Snezhnaya. Oh shit. Oh, that's actually true. I forgot. After Snezhnaya is supposed to be Canria, and then the possibility of Celestia. That's true. I completely forgot. But at least we're kind of like halfway there if we count if we look at it at a different angle. Because we've gone through six, and then there's four, so probably four remaining unless they add a bit more. So we're past halfway. Because that would total 10 regions. Ooh, that's kind of exciting. That kind of excites me to catch up more.
It's in a safe place. You can be sure that I will learn the truth of the Loom of Fate operation sooner than it could ever fall into the Abyss Order's hands.
Okay, so tell me who you really are, buddy.
So that title stuck in your memory.
Also, at Skirk's release, it was confirmed that Genshin's storyline will continue on, and we're only at Teyvat chapter. Oh, right! I forgot about that. So they confirmed the theory then. Because I remember back then there was a theory. I think it was around Inazuma release. There was a theory about going beyond Teyvat. Because it said, the original trailer said Teyvat chapter or something. Which would be cool. Don't get me wrong. But I just kind of wonder. Like, let's say we're moving on from Teyvat. What does that do with the storyline regarding the current characters and then the elements as well? Because right now, the elements that primarily make up the world of Genshin and Teyvat specifically is the seven elements from the seven archons. So if we continue past Teyvat, what happens then? That's but that is cool though that we're going past Teyvat.
I by no means went out of my way to conceal it from you. It once stood for the glory of Canria, but now it is but a cruel joke. My curse to bear. Twilight Sword was my title as captain of the Royal Guards when I witnessed the destruction of my entire homeland firsthand. I believe my reluctance to raise it in conversation is quite justified.
It's kind of weird though. For some reason the voice lines and the character animations aren't synced up. We probably will continue exploring with our sibling. Yeah, that would be interesting. Because as far as I know, the hold on, let me search to make sure. Okay, yeah, cause I just checked. With Honkai Impact Third, there technically the story is still ongoing, but with a different setting, right? So it feels like it is interesting to do that as well for Genshin. I mean, to be fair, they would want to keep the story going because money, money, money. Give me your gotcha money.
Sounds like your brother was right.
What happened between you two?
We were travel partners.
Hmm.
We both partook in a painful journey of searching for our fate. But regrettably, we did not make it to the journey's end together. Before you continue questioning me, I ought to warn you. If my suspicions regarding the portal network are correct, then the fact that there is a portal leading here tells us that the Abyss Order has their eyes on this location.
That's true.
You mean the Abyss Order is plotting something here?
To be fair, you could have.
Actually, Paimon and the Traveler suspected that too.
To be fair, we could have easily understood that from the architecture right behind us. True, they will milk this game till we're 90. Like, oh my god. Like, I hope they make. I hope they make a reasoning that makes sense. If we go past Tevat, because of course, if we go past Tevat, uh, it's not like they can just erase the current 7 elements. Because it's not like they can remove the elements from the game. It's coded to their characters. So it kind of feels worrying if they just go, oh yeah, somehow in this other, like let's just call it worlds. Like let's say in Tevat, oh, the next world after Tevat, oh, somehow they also have the 7 elements. Like, ooh, like I hope I'm sure they'll figure something out, but I just hope it doesn't. They don't take the BS route. Because at least with their other game, Honkai Star Rail, which is the game I prefer because of how linear the map is. Uh, you could easily go to a different planet and say, just bang bang bang. All I know is after Tevat, there will be an anime. Is it uh is the anime like confirmed? Because I remember they were like animated project. Then after like 3 years, I think nothing happened. Like it seems like the anime project was just all the animated short stories.
I mean that it's highly likely that even as we speak, the Abyss Order is watching our every move.
Don't say that! You're giving Paimon goosebumps.
Let's go and investigate.
A wise choice.
It was confirmed, but at the very end, I see. Hmm. I should maybe catch up on proper Genshin lore. What are you? Oh, you just light up, I see.
There are signs of hilly churl activity here. Could these be the hilly churls the requester was talking about?
Requester? In fact, hold on. You still haven't told me what you're doing here. I doubt that most travelers would have any reason to venture down this way.
We took a commission from the Adventurers Guild to investigate the chasm. Apparently a whole load of hilly churls have been gathering here, and the requester wants to know why. And now it looks like we finally found our first clue.
Do you want the answer?
Yes, because I want this quest to finish.
Huh? You mean you know something about this?
As it happens, I do.
Does this have anything to do with the upside down city?
It's understandable that you did not perceive anything unusual. What makes this place so strange is that the environment here weakens the effect of the curse.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Curse? Oh, Paimon remembers. Last time you guys were saying that Conria's people were cursed to immortality or something.
For centuries, I have suffered daily from the curse that was laid upon me. But here, I suddenly feel a small amount of relief from this suffering. And right here, right now, I can feel my body sending a strong message to me. It is telling me, stay.
So, this place weakens the curse? That's pretty incredible. But how?
Not gonna lie, Genshin needs to add a skip button because I'm only here for combat and characters. I mean, honestly, fair enough. I know a lot of people don't enjoy reading long stories. I personally enjoy it, so I wouldn't. Uh, with the Honkai Star Rail, they're adding a skip button next patch apparently. I I probably wouldn't use it personally. But I do get the people who want to skip because some people just want to skip and go through the combat and characters and finish and then just watch a video online on the story. Like I know some people do that. I heard HSR stories are very long. But the thing with HSR stories is uh if you're interested in the story, like if the story is able to grip you, every minor detail or and like build up they do like builds up. So far, there's been 5 worlds technically. So there's the space station, Bellabog, Janzao Lofu, Penacony, and then currently Amphorius. I'd say the one I didn't enjoy the most was like the third world, because the third world has a lot of world building. That's the thing it has. But when I play through stories, the most enjoyment I get is through character interactions and like character driven stories. The third world was mainly very world focus. I made an account on HSR during Sparkle release, but I quit after like a week or two. That's very understandable. I I get why people I get why some people don't like HSR. Me personally, I really enjoy it. But maybe I'm just not cut out for super open world type games. But yeah, like story wise, I think obviously I don't know for sure yet because I'm still playing through the new stories of Genshin. But in terms of storyline, I really enjoyed the HS Star storyline more than the Genshin one. Because with Genshin, they release characters and they don't matter at all in the main story. Like let's say an original fan favorite character, Barbara. Barbara was really famous at the start of the when Genshin released, but technically she doesn't do shit in the story. Like she has nothing to add to the story besides I am priest girl from this religion. With HSR, most characters are like very Im- every time they release a character, it's a character that's important to the story. I mean, I might play it again because I like the male characters. Honestly, you would not be wrong. People should play games based on just if they see anything they like about it. And then if they start to not enjoy it, they should just stop playing. Because it feels like if you play a game where you don't fully enjoy it, It feels like such a waste. Because then you're complaining about every small thing. And then it sucks out the enjoyment even more.
That I shall need to investigate. But to the best of my knowledge, the Abyss Order does not have the technology to achieve this. Indeed. Do you know why Hilichurls wear masks?
Okay, this part of the storyline, I begrudgingly got spoiled on. But also, it was a big theory at the time, so it doesn't really matter that I got spoiled on it. Because it was more of a. This story is more of a confirmation. But it was still sick to find out, though. Like, oh my god, Hilichurls are Conrians. Like, that's so. Wow.
It's to hide their appearance, lest they catch sight of their reflection in a body of water. Compared to how they remember themselves, it is a terrible. The curse of immortality denies death to those afflicted with it. And yet, it does not truly mean that they will never die.
So, you mean there's a way to undo it?
No. I mean that the body and soul will continue to be eroded until they are virtually non-existent, even if death is not the form that this erosion takes.
You learn more about Hilichurls later in Sumeru. Ooh, I'm interested. Hilichurls have always been. When I found out, or well, when the theory and then the confirmation about the Hilichurls being from Conria first came out, I felt it felt so cool because like under all circumstances, Hilichurls are just baby mobs, easy bosses, easy mob characters you just fight for XP. And then to have it be something deeply connected to the story, kind of sick, kind of cool.
When the Hilichurls realize that the end is nigh for them, it seems their instinct is to seek out a calm and dark corner of the world in which to finally say goodbye to the centuries of suffering they have endured. And of all the places they could lay down to rest, one that can ease the effects of their curse would surely be their first choice.
Damn.
Wow. That's so...
Conversation's over. Brace yourselves.
Oh,
What is it?
We're under attack.
oh, what the hell?
One with nature.
Shit, these guys look so. These designs go hard. Holy.
Everybody stand back!
Time to go. Into the wind.
Good to know my Hutao still goes kinda crazy.
What were those? And why did they attack us all of a sudden?
Damn, those are cool looking mobs. Holy.
Black Serpent Knights. They once belonged to the Royal Guard of Canria.
Ooh, that's a sick name as well. Black Serpent Knights. I need to go now, sadly. Oh, no worries, dude. Thank you for hopping on. Really, it was fun having someone to talk to. Thanks for watching. I hope I see you again in a future Genshin or Honkai Star Rail stream. Bye bye, bye bye.
Wait a second. Royal Guard? So, they used to be your troops?
Yes, they were. But now, the curse engulfs them, and they fight with none of the honor they once had.
Because they've become pawns of the Abyss now?
Let's continue on.
Damn, these Canadian people. These are such sad consequences for people.
Seems we missed one. Wait, stand down. There's something different about this one. It's disappeared.
Bye, I guess. Disappeared.
What the heck?
Oh,
What was going on with that one? Was it trying to say something?
How is this possible? How could he have retained self-awareness for 500 years without it?
okay, so what is it, buddy?
But importantly, why did he seem so familiar?
Maybe he recognized you.
That would be a miraculous outcome indeed for a cataclysm that brought total doom and destruction. Or perhaps it was just a coincidence. We should press onward to the city.
Looks like there's a strange energy surrounding the city. We can't go any further. Guess there should be a mechanism or something around here, right? Traveler, looks like it's time to get into ruin exploring mode.
I'll take a look around and see what I can find.
Don't waste your time.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, buddy.
Huh?
Kanria's technology, abyssal power. Two things I couldn't be more familiar with. They're just cheap tricks to me.
Shit, okay, Dane.
Okay, so the Abyss Order really is trying to hide something here, right? Dan seems like he really understands what's going on here. No wonder the Abyss Order doesn't want him around.
Feels kind of weird though, no? They didn't want him here. I guess it's because they sent him to just a random location. Okay. Was this outside down city built by the Abyss
Not
Orders?
necessarily. The closer we draw, the more I am inclined to conclude that these ruins belong to a more ancient civilization still. The Abyss Order simply got to them before anyone else.
Even older than Kanria? Whoa. Paimon can't even imagine back that far.
That said, the architecture here does somewhat resemble that of Kanria. At least, it would if it were the other way up. Let's head toward the light over there. Mind your footing on the way ahead. It's a long way down.
Okay. Oh, more people.
Is this where they're based? Or wait, are they guarding something here?
We are likely drawing near to whatever the Abyss Order is trying to hide. Let's take them out first.
Whoop.
Clouds high. The birds.
Let's light it up! Rain cutter. See? Ha. Yeah, go! Ha. Yeah. Cross over!
The wind knows me.
Huh? I'm going in!
Hey, look! Vines! You should be able to climb up, right?
Oh, there. Nice.
Oh no! More Black Serpent Knights!
Wow, this is a lot, huh? I have no idea what you just said, buddy.
Huh? They're not coming after us. Are they just trying to scare us off? Huh. These knights seem like they're hiding something
Oh, they're
behind
protecting Helichurls.
Hold on. I think they...
them. They're coming! Quick!
No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to. They're just blocking for the Helichurls at the back.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Rain outlines your fate. Let
That was the last of them. Now, let's see what it was they were trying to hide.
No, they're just protecting the hilly churls.
Huh? What's this?
So, the Black Serpent Knights have nothing to do with the Abyss Order's secret. Huh. I should have guessed.
So, what exactly is going on with these hilly churls?
As I said, for these hilly churls, the end is nigh.
The hilly churls are preparing to meet their end.
They have grown old and fearful of the light, even become one with the darkness. And yet the curse continues to corrode them.
But why would the Black Serpent Knights want to stay here and guard them? More of them are closing in! It's him! The guy that came in...
Oops.
And now they're retreating! Did he just order them to do that?
Halfdan?
Halfdan.
Whoa, whoa! What? You recognize him?
That sucks as a name, by the way. Halfdan.
Could it be? If it's as I suspect, then this is a truly tragic state of affairs.
Come on, buddy. I need you to talk more. Right. Fill me in, buddy. Fill me in.
Dane?
You want to know why they were gathered here guarding the hilly churls, don't you?
Yes, ideally I would like to know.
It's because as far as the Black Serpent Knights are concerned, they're simply doing their duty.
That's true. Still very, very sad. Oop.
The one
Why are
who
you
ordered them to
playing?
retreat just now. I suddenly recognized
No,
him.
play. There we go.
I knew him as a young man, an elite in the royal guard of old. His name is Halfdan.
Still can't believe your name is Halfdan. Like, what is that? Where's the other Halfdan?
So, he's from 500 years ago too?
To this day, I still remember the final orders I, the Twilight Sword, gave to Halfdan on the day of disaster in Kanria, before I made haste back to the palace. Inform all Black Serpent Knights to protect the people of Kanria at all costs.
Damn, and he remembered after all this time. Damn. After all this time.
Because we, of course, were royal guards. But this would mean nothing in the events that followed. Royals, gentry, common folk. These identities made no difference. Against the might of the gods, the only identity that mattered was being from Kanria.
Damn.
These Black Serpent Knights have lost their intellect. But perhaps, in whatever remains of their minds, they are still protecting the people of Kanria. If you see these ruins as Kanria in the throes of disaster, and these hilly churls as the people crying for help, then suddenly I can make sense of what I'm hearing. Their growls are less of a threat and more of a warning.
Then, what are they saying?
Though it is barely discernible, I can just about make it out. They keep repeating a word from the old language of Kanria. Run.
Ah, damn.
Even I have to admit, the fact their will is strong enough to survive 500 years of erosion. It is nothing short of a miracle, born from hopelessness.
Oh, so Paimon had them all wrong.
Yeah, you did.
It doesn't matter. Even I took them for enemies for a moment.
That's true.
Let's keep heading toward the light at the top. I believe the Black Serpent Knights will no longer try to stop us.
Damn. I swear the Conria storyline is just depression. Okay, so wait. Oh, I go outside. I see. There's just something incredibly sad about the Conria storyline. It feels like such a punch in the gut, if I were to call it.
Sure enough, we aren't seeing any more Black Serpent Knights.
Oh,
Guess that half-Dan guy really did recognize Captain Dane, huh?
I'm never getting over the name Half Dan. What a bad name. Also, wow. Does this access even? Okay, it doesn't.
One with nature.
There we go. I'm supposed to head here? Am I supposed to head here? Oh, damn.
More hilly churls, and they look really well protected.
Chip.
Am I supposed to go here? I assume so.
Chip.
Oh. Oops. I guess I was supposed to go on the building, not all the way down. Oopsie. Maybe. Oh, there. Why was it not there earlier? Weird. Huh? Oh, higher. Oh. Oh. I should really read the sides. I'm so... What am I doing?
The wind knows me.
Like, genuinely, what am I doing? It says higher or lower.
Time to go.
Why am I being stupid?
Dane, why so quiet?
I'm just thinking, nothing more. If you're trying to console me, I can assure you there is no need.
Okay, Dane.
Fine.
Okay, higher again. Is there a way through here? Nope. So I assume I'm gonna go here. Go up there. Oh my god. That should have gone better. Don't worry, guys. I believe in myself. I'll call this the readjustment period. Yeah, I'll call this my readjustment period.
Wind strider.
I am simply refiguring out how to play this game. there. This disconnect to a tree. Um. Oh, I see.
Hey, look! There's no door sealing this room off. Looks like we can finally head to the room in the center. Come on, let's go!
Damn, this looks gorgeous, by the way. Like, this looks insane.
Look! Up there! A
Oh
waterfall!
wow, I did not even clock that that was water. That was water? Uh, fucking physics where?
Even the water pool is upside down. Whoa. Wow! This is a pretty amazing place! Dane, do you have any idea at all how it works?
The pool must be part of the entire city structure, a relic of this ancient civilization. And more importantly, it is the very thing that is weakening the curse. Here, my whole body feels more at peace than it has in a long time. The effect is stronger here than it was before. And I think it's because that water pool has something akin to a cleansing effect.
Cleansing? So that means the water in that pool can wash away the curse for good?
No, that would be impossible.
How are you so sure?
I have lived with this curse for 500 years, and I have been fully conscious the entire time. Suffice to say, no one understands the curse like I do. It is a way of branding us at the level of the fate of the world itself. When a god applies a curse, it takes effect at a higher level of reality than the person themselves. Even now, I can feel the curse slowly permeating my entire being, becoming part of me, slowly but surely replacing me. Perhaps it may be possible to suppress the corrosive effect of the curse for a time, but cleansing it entirely. Consider it tantamount to burning away an integral part of your body. It is not a process that one could ever hope to survive.
Huh? Cleansing the curse cost you your life? Whoa. An irreversible curse! Paimon can't even imagine!
In any case, I can feel that the water's cleansing effect is not nearly potent enough. At most, it might suppress the curse, but a little.
I'm sure I'll get the answers the further I play this storyline. But why does it have a cleansing effect?
So, what's that contraption there? It looks kind of out of place.
Perhaps an Abyss Order secret?
Frankly, I have never seen a device of this design before either. It is not unreasonable to suspect that it could belong
Or are
to the
they
Abyss
trying to
Order.
steal the water?
But what could they be planning to do here?
Oh,
Halfdan's back again!
hi. The high half dad.
Halfdan, do you have something to say to me?
Oh, I hate it when Dane's voice goes soft. I feel so bad. I feel so bad about his storyline when his voice goes soft.
He ran off! But he didn't disappear like last time.
Mm-hmm.
He's indicating that we should follow him. Are you coming?
He doesn't seem to hold any malice towards us.
True. So, we going then?
Yes, we are going.
Follow the
Intivat.
wind.
I wonder what that means.
Cheer.
Looks like Halfdan disappeared at the far end of this path.
Perhaps whatever lies ahead is what he wants us to see. Let's keep going.
Memories of Intevat.
Time to go.
It's a really interesting
More
name.
signs of hilichurl activity here. Is that way into the hilichurl camp? Let's go see.
Cheer.
Oh, got away.
It's a humble hilichurl camp. Oh, these hilichurls look like they're in pretty bad shape too. Some of them look like they've already taken their final breath.
Damn, a final resting ground for the hilichurls.
Is this what Halfdan wanted to show us?
Whether it is or not, everything here is worth investigating in detail. Inspect the area. Leave no stone unturned.
Damn. Now I kinda wish they didn't lock this behind the stupid chasm quest thing. Cause maybe I would have never dropped Genshin. Cause this stuff is really interesting.
These hilichurls have no life left in them at all. Before long, they'll become one with the darkness.
Man.
The hilichurls we meet in the wild are always so rowdy. Paimon never would have imagined that this is how they spend their final days.
They really made the story, the hilichurl story, so sad, huh? I said, hey, remember those mobs you beat up on the daily? This is their story, by the way.
We may not have a whole lot of happy memories dealing with hilichurls, but still, Paimon hopes they're at peace in their last moments.
Yeah. Ah man, why do the hilichurls make me so sad? God, I hate this.
Hilichurls usually store food in crates like these, right? But these seem pretty much empty. Is it because they're so
Oops.
eat anymore? Even if they don't need to eat anymore, Paimon bets they still miss food for the flavor.
Oh, come on, Paimon, don't be sad. Only I'm allowed to be sad.
There's even a bonfire here, like what hilichurls build in the wild. Wait, but wasn't Dane saying that hilichurls get scared of the light when they reach the very end of their lives? Maybe, in the very, very end, they still want to feel some light and warmth. Oh. Just thinking aloud here. Could also be another reason.
Oh, come on. Really?
How did that flower get this far underground? Did someone bring it in memory of the deceased hilichurls?
I know this flower.
Hey, now that you mention it, Paimon thinks it looks kind of familiar too.
It is the national flower of Kanria, the Intivat. It once bloomed all over the nation.
Oh, that's what Intevat is. Ooh, ooh, that kind of sparks a lot of questions regarding the Tevat name itself. Ah, damn.
It would only last 2 weeks before wilting. But if you were to pluck one and take it out of Kanria, the petals would stop growing and turn hard. Only when it finally returned to its home soil would the petals grow soft once more, and finally turn to dust. So the Intivat, is a symbol for a wanderer far from home, signifying the tenderness of the homeland.
That's the flower I've been wearing in my hair since I woke up.
So for this flower to get here, it must have been brought from...
Your Highness, so the proposal finally has your blessing?
In focusing single-mindedly on confronting the heavenly principles, we neglected our original mission, the revival of the homeland. I should not have been so indecisive.
The device is almost ready. We await your command.
What are the chances of succeeding?
Theoretically speaking, approximately...
Forget it. Even a 1% chance is enough. For too long have we dwelt in the abyss.
Theresia 0010 or 010. Hello, hello. Thank you for the follow. Hello, I am going through the 2.6 story quest playthrough right now. How's stream going? Just an incredibly sad time regarding the Hilichurl story. The start of the stream was very... If I were to give it a title, Stupid Idiot Could Not Navigate the Chasm, is how I'd say the start went. For too long have we dealt in the abyss.
Surely they would rather return to the natural cycle of life and death as soon as possible than continue to exist as they are, without a shred of dignity. They cannot be made to continue paying the price for those so-called sins.
The Order is most fortunate to be graced with your decision.
Ether!
When did you start playing Genshin Impact? I started playing on release, but I stopped when... I stopped back in 2.6. Yeah, I stopped in 2.6. And then I just came back today to play through it. Because the new patch is out and I felt compelled to catch up.
You saw something, didn't you? Can you tell me what it was?
Yeah, you zoned out for quite a while there.
Well, people do say that twins have a special connection. It sounds as if they are attempting to make use of certain equipment to cleanse the curse. It could well be the device we saw earlier.
I was thinking about start streaming also. You should, yeah. I think if it's something that you thought about and kind of want to do, you should do it. There's nothing wrong with wanting to do something.
And you say he mentioned the revival of the homeland, correct?
He said it was his mission.
No surprise there. Stubborn as ever.
Oh, Dane does not like that.
It appears as if the Abyss Order plans to use this location to cleanse the Hilichurls of their curse and restore them
which
to
one
the
is
way they
your-
once were.
Which one is your
Then,
favorite character?
They will
in
serve as the
Genshin?
foundation for reviving the nation of Kanria.
Since most of the characters I know is only up till Liyue, I probably have to choose from that, huh? Let me think about it actually. Because there are a bunch of characters I like. I haven't caught up with the story yet, so I don't know everyone yet. I'd say probably Kazuha actually. I enjoy Kazuha's character a lot.
After all, there can be no nation without a people.
Do they have a chance?
It is the height of foolishness. They have no chance of success, not even a 1% chance. I told you already that no one knows this curse better than I, having lived with it for 500 years. There is no redemption. There is no undoing the curse.
It really feels like the Abyss Order is somehow just using Ether. Or Lumine if you're playing the male MC.
Trying to remove it by force will achieve nothing but to inflict further suffering. So make sure you are clear in your mind. You have to tell yourself, they are no longer human.
Your model is pretty. Where did you get that? Oh, I had a friend of mine make it for me. I originally wanted like an actual VTuber model, but stuff happened, so I just decided to stick with the PNG material, with the still images that she originally sent me.
If you cling to false hope and allow yourself to become too emotionally invested, the only way is down. You will end up just like them.
Thank you, by
mired
the
in
way, for
hypocrisy.
calling my model pretty. My friend would be really happy to hear that.
Save your strength for something worth saving. Oh? But of course, I am merely someone you hired for a task, while he is your brother. It is only natural for you to side with him. But whatever decision you make cannot deter me from mine. My chosen path is to stop the...
I choose to believe you, buddy. It just means that I don't approve of my brother's methods. Yes.
I see.
Especially not when these literals have already chosen the end that they desire.
It seems that the 3 questions I put to you on our first meeting were worthwhile. You have developed your own individual views on this world. Very well. Since you have volunteered your true thoughts on this matter, I shall not hide mine from you.
I was wondering if you have some more banners and emotes, your stream will be unforgettable. I don't know about having more banners and emotes would help make it better. But I am interested in looking for emotes. Not right now though, because I can't get any at the moment. I just realistically can't. But I do agree with the emotes part. The banners, not so much. But emotes, definitely.
Right now, I have a more immediate agenda than stopping the Abyss.
Pray tell, Dane.
That is to say,
Pray tell.
the Abyss's actions here directly dishonor the final wishes of Halfdan and my other compatriots. I cannot allow this to proceed.
Okay, let's stick together for this one then.
The Abyss may appear at any moment. Be on your guard at all times as we proceed.
I just recently opened commissions and I have some examples of some emotes and banners which I've done in previous weeks. I'm not exactly looking for any right now because I literally cannot. But sure, I don't mind if you send a DM on Discord. I just want to give you a heads up that I will likely not be able to commission anything at the moment. I just as a quick heads up. But you feel free to do send me. Hold on. This is my... There you go. That's it. That's my Discord.
We can see the Upside Down City from here, too.
Wait, watch out!
That's blinding.
What's going on? Is that light coming from the room in the center? It's too bright.
Sure, no worries. I'll take a look at it. I'll take a gander after stream.
The mutation is continuing. Has the Abyss made its move already?
I see your incessant meddling continues, and that you have once again joined forces with our Highness's kin. Regrettably, I was not in time to control your exit from the network, and it sent you here of all places. This was a catastrophic error.
Okay, sick. That answers my question earlier of if they didn't want Dane to see this, why did they connect the portal here? At least that answers my question.
I am surprised that you dare to face me. You ran like a coward last time.
Ran away like small little baby. Small little child.
Our Highness's will must be done. All interferences must be removed, whatever the price to pay.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
This time, the curse that torments our people must be undone, once and for all.
I truly do not trust the Abyss Heralds, or like the Abyss in general. It's still confusing to I'm sure I'll get the answer in a future storyline, but I still get confused with Conria and the Abyss. Like, what's the connection? Are they actually connected, or is the Abyss doing something else, you know?
You are the only ones who torment them. There is nothing else left of those hilly churls. Nothing besides the curse itself.
Say what you wish. I am going nowhere, Dainsleif.
Then you will give your life just to delay the inevitable. How absurd. But since you wish to persist, then so be it. You really think you can use that device beneath the pool to cleanse this curse?
Do not underestimate the ways of the Abyss. Cannot supply the cleansing effects of the water, not tenfold, but 100-fold.
Then I overestimated you. This plan is even cruder than I thought.
One with nature. Clouds high. The bird.
Dang, I couldn't get him fast enough.
Everybody stand!
The wind knows me.
That's gonna hurt in the morning. Yeah, let's light it up. Witness the power. Phew. Huh? Ja. Go. Ha.
You've been hunting this Abyss Herald for ages. Now you finally got him.
There's no time to celebrate. The Abyss Order's device is activating, but there's still time to destroy it.
All right, let's go.
Okay, then let's go. Can I just TP there? It's at the top right. What is this? What is this? Oh. Oh! Sick! Guess I found the route.
amplification device.
Oh no. No, no, no.
Am I too late? They're in agony. This is no way for them to meet their end. Find a way to stop that thing.
Oh no, half done? Is that half done? I can't tell. Oh, it is, it is. Oh no.
Halfdan, don't do it!
Oh man. Ah. Damn.
Fuck! I thought he would have been turned to ashes in an instant. Halfdan's soul is extraordinarily resilient.
Meddling fool! Encumber us!
Oh, this lector.
Don't you have a greater encumbrance to worry about? Come on. This is your grand opportunity to get rid of me.
Oh wow, they hate my
Take
man.
him out and deactivate the device.
The abyss has
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Just already done.
I let my guard down. Let me weave you a hook.
The wind knows me.
Let's light it up. What do we do now? The Abyss Lecter's gone, but the device won't stop.
I've sent a friend request on Discord. Accept it when you're free so I can send you some work. Yeah, sure. I'll probably check it after stream or in the morning when I wake up. Because right now, from where I am, it is 3 a.m.
And Halfdan.
Let me take his place. The cleansing won't have any effect on me.
No! As long as the device is active, the cursed are rendered powerless. Only you can take on the Abyss. If you value his sacrifice, then do not waste any more time here. See all these rays of light and portals. They must have installed several of these energy devices in various locations. Find them, quickly!
So, we have to...
Okay, no problem. Thanks. Yeah, no worries. I do not mind checking them out at all.
Rain outlines your fate.
The wind knows me.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
No, I have to destroy it. Gotcha.
The village girls are really suffering. Wait!
I accidentally skipped dialogue. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. I accidentally missed dialogue.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Paimon. That's what I'm doing. Man, half ban. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I laughed at your name. You did good, half ban.
One with nature.
Everybody stand back! Time to go! Go!
One with wind and cloud.
Okay, it's gone dark all around now. Shall we head back to the room in the center?
Oh. Where did the port? Why did the portal disappear? That's so rude. Hmm.
One with nature.
That's so mean. Why would they do that?
The wind knows me.
That's so mean. Why would you do that?
One with nature.
Now I have to go back manually? Ah, you suck. Ah, this guy sucks. I hate it here. Just to be clear, I don't actually hate it. I'm just annoyed that the TP spot disappeared. I mean, it makes sense. We closed the abyss port. We closed the machines, so it makes sense. But still, doesn't mean I can't dislike it. Hello, hello, Halfdan. You good?
So, that's it, right? The device is fully shut down now?
The burning sensation has indeed stopped.
So, we managed to stop the Abyss Order's plan?
Ah, but Halfdan.
Let me check.
Dane must be really upset. Of all the ways to be reunited with one of his former comrades after so long, this is rough.
Let's go.
Man.
Huh?
Light.
Damn, that's what you looked like?
Apologies, Captain Dainsliff, Twilight Sword. Back then, I failed you and failed to protect our people.
No. For 500 years, you have faithfully done your duty. To this day, I am proud of you all.
Conria didn't fall, did it? Since you're still here.
Correct. So, no need to revive the homeland.
Man.
That was Halfdan's soul.
More than one kind of strange power exists here. Souls are no strange sight under the circumstances.
Hi. Hi, welcome back. Sorry, I completely forgot to ask earlier. Like, how do you want me to call you? Also, hey, I just finished going through the emotional pain that is Conria storyline.
Still, if you intend to venture deeper in and continue your investigation, you ought to be careful.
Hey, old man cuff.
You bet. We'll be super careful. Oh, but Dane, does this mean you're not coming with us?
That device took a severe toll on me. It will take me some time to recover.
Oh, right. Well, actually, Paimon already knew that. You've clearly been pushing through the pain this whole time. You've earned a good rest, Dane. Oh, you should take a vacation.
As if he can. As if he can.
Vacation? The very notion. This word has no business being in my vocabulary.
Okay, but you really need to rest though, buddy.
There are more important things that demand my attention. The Loom of Fate operation is still underway, and I suspect that these amplification devices are connected to that plan.
We'll talk more after you've recovered.
Thank you for understanding. I only hope that next time we meet, you know whose side you're on.
Sheesh. He sure knows how to hold a grudge. Saving that snide remark right until the end. Well, shame that we didn't get to see your brother again. But at least we learned some useful info, huh? As long as you keep pressing on with your journey, you guys will definitely meet again. And everything will be back to normal. Right?
I don't know about everything, but sure.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot. The real reason we came here was to investigate what was going on with the Hilichurls, wasn't it? We've probably seen enough to report back to the miner now. But, how are we going to explain it to him? This is all way too complicated for regular people to understand.
I mean, you don't need to mention the Conria part. You could just say that, you know, you could just say they're just marching to die. You don't have to mention that they're from Conria. Still in the chasm. Yes, but I think the quest is about to finish though.
We'll figure it out. Just don't forget about the commission when we're done here.
Oh yeah, there. It literally just ended. Guide. What is this? Ooh, free intertwined fate. Shop. The Dainsleif related story quests are always really good. In terms of lore, at least. Oh. my gambling addiction would have pulled immediately. Honestly, understandable. I just I used to do the same, but there was something more satisfying about doing a 10 pull instead of individual pulls. So who knows? Maybe if I get 10, I'll do a 10 pull immediately. Yeah, there's something about seeing an entire 10 rows. 71 pity on Skirk banner. Oh, then you're practically guaranteed a Skirk, no? Next 10 pull. True, guaranteed a 5-star. 50-50 moment. Mm, I should. I'm thinking about my thoughts on that story quest. Because today's stream is only supposed to be 2.6. And then tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, I'll start Sumeru story. Or like the Sumeru Archon quest. But that story quest is just sadness for Kanria. But it was a good story quest at least. Uh, by the way, I think I want to watch Sumeru Quest again. Yeah, I'll. There is something interesting about Sumeru that I really want to explore, especially since I know that Wanderer will show up there, and Wanderer is like one of the characters I really like as well. So I am kind of excited to get into Sumeru. And then Fontaine has a lot of characters I'm interested in design wise. So I'm excited to get to reach that part as well. And then Notlan I heard is kind of messy, but I don't. But I've also heard people say the HSR stories were messy, but when I played through it, I just had so much fun with them. So I don't know, maybe I'll have a different experience. Yeah, I they they sure do know who they want to do reruns on, which is kind of funny. Like they know who they want to rerun, even if it's not what people want to, or like yeah want to. Cause I would really like a Wanderer as well. Actually, I can see the character catalog here, right? Character archive. Let's go through. Let's go through units I would like to get before I end stream. Skirk is cool, but when I played through, it would probably be rerun on Sumeru Chronicle. Yeah, I tried getting Kokomi, and it just failed miserably. Skirk was. I did not expect the animations on Skirk when I played her trial earlier. Varesa, I really enjoy her gameplay. Like watching her gameplay is super fun. Uh, Design wise, I really like Varesa. Ifa was a bit of a mess for me,
Huh?
but he is kind of cool. When I first saw Lanyan, I I swear I did not think this person was a Genshin character. Something about her just did not seem Genshin. So when I first saw her, I thought she wasn't from Genshin. So I was super surprised when I found. Yeah, she is. She's such a good design. It just it feels like if I let's say let's say I click some random female Genshin character like I don't know, Farzan. If I look at Farzan, I'm like, yeah, that's a Genshin character. Like that's a face of a Genshin character. And then I get to Lanyan and I'm like, why are you rendered so differently? You're so pretty, but why are you so rendered differently? Or like at least why do you feel so rendered differently? Her, I just remember her Gaming. I kinda that's how you say it. That's how you say his name, right? Gaming. Like Gaming I kinda didn't care about. And then earlier when I played him through trial, because he was part of one of the trials, his gameplay is actually kind of fun. Like I dig his gameplay. Mualani. Maybe maybe tomorrow before I start the Sumeru stream, maybe I'll check out the kits of everyone. That might be fun. He was my main for a year until I got Farina. Really? At first I didn't think I'd like his gameplay. Like I mean, his design was always cool to me. Like me like this is just that's just cool, okay? That's just sick. But then when I actually got to try his gameplay out, it's like, oh, it's actually really fun. I'm kind of surprised I don't have Dory. I could swear I remember owning Dory, but I guess not.
Ta-da! No! Oh, fine.
Occasionally, I forget that I have Shogun, Trident Shogun. I completely forget sometimes that I have her. Oh right, when I was trying to roll for when I was trying to roll for Kokomi, I instead got this man. This man's right here. Can't believe it. Why did I have to get you? Why couldn't it have been your sister at least? Why couldn't have been Ayaka? Why didn't have to be the older brother? It's such a shame that they stopped at one collab. Although there's also the idea that maybe they stopped doing collabs because of how much of a flop the Alloy collab turned out to be. Which is their fault as well. They did an entire collab but no like special story event quest for it. So obviously no one cared. But I can imagine why it's hard to actually input Alloy into a Genshin type storyline. It's like, what do you do? How do you explain the fact that she's there? Maybe tomorrow I will do a kit viewing of everyone I've missed. Whose move pool do I know? I know the move pools of up until Dia. I don't know the move pool of Mika, Kave, Baiju, and onward. I know Nuvelettes. I know because he has the hydro pump thing. That's the only thing I remember. I know Furina's ult. I know Navia's ult. But for most of the new characters, I don't know. Like, for the not land characters, I only know their movement abilities. Yeah, they only do non-character collabs now. I wish they kind of did more character collabs, but at the same time, it also means having to spend more roles. I know almost everything. I will catch up, I swear. I will find out what these people do. Man, most Genshin designs are really good. Their kit and everything. By the way, I don't know if you heard me ask earlier, but I was wondering what I should call you. Like, what would you prefer to be called? Because you kind of have Skylar, you also have kind of Love. Or maybe you prefer both pronounced, I mean, both mentioned. Maybe you want a shorter one like Sky. You know? So let me know which one you'd prefer. I've been streaming for 225. Wow. My name is Skylar, but you can call me Sky. Alright. Good to see you, Sky. Good to see you. I'll probably end stream here now because it's 4 a.m. Yeah, my Genshin name is Sky, but I don't mind call me anything. Yeah, I'll go with Sky. Sky seems like the most comfortable name to mention. But yeah, I'll be ending stream here. Tomorrow we'll do a kit review of every character I missed, and then we'll start at we'll start with Natlan, with the Natlan Archon. Cause yeah, it's 4 a.m. I started stream at like 2 a.m. because I couldn't sleep. I was originally gonna play Valorant, but it wouldn't work. So I was like, yeah, let's just do Genshin then. All right. And do you know when? The stream, I'm not sure. Probably a bit earlier than I did today. But in my about section, there should be my X account where I will probably tweet out when I'm streaming. So you could probably check there. Or if you don't use X, there's I'll just turn on the notif on because I haven't set up anything Discord related yet. But I will be posting on X so people can see. Anyway, 2.6 was kind of cool. A lot of lore drops, sad lore drops even, and it was a lot of fun. I'll continue tomorrow with Notlan. See what it's all about. Anyway, see you, thank you again for coming by. It made stream 10 times more enjoyable. Bye bye.